Hey painters. Okay, so ignore the mess. Oh, maybe I should have put my stand on there. That might have worked a little bit better. Okay, that's for next time. So welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I'm Amy, also known as Amy the Diamond Painter, and I figured, you know what, let's go through my work in progresses that I'm currently not working on but started, and why I'm not currently working on them. I figured, you know what, this could be interesting. Also could be a complete shit show, but here we go. So this desk is way too small to kind of hold these. So this one is, I think, one of the most recent ones that I started and stopped. It's Love Potion from DAC. Now, I started this before Valentine's. It came in just before, and I do, hang on, let me just move this without moving them on underneath. I do use them on a hanger section, so this is kind of how it looks. I'm almost halfway through, and I started out really liking it and loving the colours, the grid, and everything. Like, I was really impressed by just the colours in general. I hope y'all can see something, because I'm blind as shit on this new camera angle thing. And then, yeah, I really liked it. I did have a couple of popping issues, as I have with more recent DAC. Oh, and there's a couple here that have popped off. So I'll need to recheck it before I restart. And I don't know, I fell out of, not love with it. I don't know what happened. I feel like I ran, man. So yesterday, I'm just gonna think, this finger, I was sweeping at our new house, and my husband was like, oh, if we do the middle bit, we've got to have inspections early next week so we can get on with insulation, and then sheetrock, which for my English people is plasterboarding. So then we can actually, I can start doing stuff. And we've had this pause for a few weeks just on the little tweaks because a couple of the inspections, and then other people were on holiday, and I'm like, dude, stop vacating and just fix the damn house. So yesterday he'd mentioned it, and then my ADHD brain had like woken up and been like, well, I want to get away from the dogs for a minute. We've been up since, I think it was 4 yesterday, 3 or 4. I'd stayed up because I can't go back to sleep as easy as my husband. And then an hour later she needed the bathroom again, and then I was just like, this is just not working. So I stayed up, and then it got to like 7, and I was like, yeah, you know what, let's pick up the really big trash bags and the sweeping brush, because of my hand issues I have to use a smaller, lighter sweeping brush. So it's a smaller bristle one that we just use in the house, and like a dustpan. Took that, got in my Jeep, took my headphones, took my Pepsi, and I like rocked up at like 7:15 to sweep the main part of the house. Now our house is about 4,000 to 5,000 square feet, all on one floor, and the main middle room is open plan. So I was doing that, and the amount of shit that they had managed to just convene into that middle room. So I was sweeping like a mad woman yesterday, and the broom actually gave me a blister, so now it's just like here and it's killing me. So that's randomly what that is. Also, if you guys would like to kind of see a kind of progression or how the house is going, then let me know. I can do a video, because I can go over it like whatever time in the morning and just do it. I know Irish has been curious to kind of see how, because I've sent like various progress pictures over the time. So the house is also keeping me busy, which is why I've slowed down quite a lot recently, and also having a new puppy. So yes. So this one, not entirely sure when I'm going to pick it back up. I don't know. I'm going to have to re-fall in love with a lot of these, I think. But because with this one I'm almost halfway, I am tempted to be like, right, let's just power through. Let's just, because at the minute I am stuck for, I have not completed anything for April yet. So I don't like that. It's just because of how I work, and how I find that a time frame works for me. I work best to a routine. Oh, I am gasping today, and that's essentially why I stopped working on this one. And a lot of people were doing it at the same time. I thought I was early out the gate with it, but no. So, and it puts me off when I see so many other people doing it. So, and I did get one for my girl, Irish. I got it sent to her as like a Galentine's thing. She completed hers, I didn't, so that worked out. This one is Reborn, I think. Pretty sure you Reborn. Yes, Reborn, another Diamond Art Club. I have no idea how I'm going to do this. Hang on. Please bear. Oh, hey up. I'll whack my stand and Alright, please bear with me. Oh no, I sound like that. Oh no, it's Melanie. That thing. Apparently some of these have already come off. And this is the section down, all the way up here, sorry, is crinkled. So that would have to get redone. So this one, again, I started out with the best of intentions. She's a bit of a big Bertha, this one. Let me have a look. I can't remember. Oh, balls. I think I'm the wrong way up, aren't I? Of course I am. Can't do anything the right way around. Hey up, right, where is that bottom? So again, this one's been kept on a hanger. So this is a 105 centimeter by 70 centimeter. So she's not small. And I think I was super excited when I started it, but it's ended up a lot darker than what I thought it was going to be. So, you know, I order a lot of bright colours, vivid, and I don't know, I just feel that it's a lot of browns and dark greens, and I don't get the lightness that I was kind of expecting. Again, so I'll just lift her up, because balls if I'm getting up to zoom in. Like, I like y'all, but can you not get... Now the hanger's getting stuck on my other phone mount. So, as you can see, like, the yellow, that's all well and good, but it's surrounded by browns and dark greens. So, and with it being that big, you kind of want to be motivated by, like, the colour or whatever keeps you going and what made you buy it. And I just thought it was going to be lighter. So that was my problem with that one. Will I complete it? Probably yes, because these are not cheap. And I have that complex in me. It probably won't get done before I finish Love Potion, simply because that one's probably easier to finish. I did pack away the bloody gems though the other day, because I was like, oh, I'm not going to do that. And in my head I'm like, after Aria I'll probably finish it. And I packaged that tub up real neat. Ugh. Anyway, that's why this one didn't kind of fly, or kind of it didn't have me hooked, which when you're doing a big one like that, you kind of hope it does. Where am I going to put that bad boy now? All right, you can just rest down there. All right, number 3. Now, there's been a lot of controversy over Sparkle Studios at the minute, which I will say I find it disappointing. I had a lot of people reach out to me. I don't know shit. Straight up, I just don't. I kind of keep out of that side of things. Like, I don't go on TikTok for the drama shit. I saw that somebody had sent me it. Oh, it was Irish, and I looked out of curiosity, and I was like, and I sensed like this. I had like disappointment because I've like put a lot of effort in there, kind of similar to like Fallon, like just got on. So you know when your phone decides to be a dick and set off an alarm. Anyway, it cut me off. So yeah, I've spent a lot of time with going through and just purchasing and having discussions about rendering, and you get disheartened. But then I cut myself off, and then I was constantly being messaged by a couple of people, and I was like, dude, I don't even know you followed me to unfollow, then you're constantly getting at me about this thing. It's nothing to do with me. It has left a little sour taste in my mouth, but this one I started way before that. This now, right, okay, my issue with this, that I was so excited to start on this because of the colour, the lavender. However, she's a 60 by 60 and has 120 colours. Did I realise this at the time? No. Did I buy 6 of these bitches? Yes. So my eyesight is pretty good, but after a while, this was tiring me so bad that I was constantly getting like eye aches, like they were dry, and it was just frustrating the crap out of me. Now, as you can probably see, the grid on these is normally a little tighter. Now, I love the actual colour palette, but when you look at these, I don't know how far out I need to zoom. Here we go. So you can kind of see when I bring up this piece that there's so much close by confetti in just a very small area that's why, like this bit, like, come on, man. So yeah, so that's really slowed me, and the fact that I have 5 more, yeah, oh, that wasn't a wise decision. So this one, I don't know, I love the colours, I love the actual premise of the rendering, but unless I did the tiniest sections and just chipped and chipped and chipped away at it, I wouldn't get it done. Which then, it breaks my heart because of how many I bought, that I don't want to waste them. So it might just be ones that I do keep and just chip away at, rather than, oh my god, I'm gonna get like so much of it done, like let's just like power through it all. And that's very unlikely to happen. And again, it wasn't cheap either, so none of them were. Oh god, I think in that order, because I got 6, it was about $480 something. Yeah, I can't say I'm smart with money, but there we go. So yeah, like when I look at the bottom of this one, let me just try and think. Like I would, if I chipped away at it, where's the thing? So I would like do a line here, do a line here, and then momentarily like block off as I go. And I would feel a sense of completion that way, but right now, I just get tired looking at it. Which one's this one? Lord have mercy. Alright, so this is the last one. Oh, yeah, okay. I do currently have a work in progress that I'm working on at the minute, which is Aria by Dreamer Designs. Has been a little bit slower, and I would have shown it on here, but it's currently set up on my table through there. And with the dogs, bringing them in and out, they follow me everywhere, so I will wait. Now this one is no stranger to my channel. This is Inspiration of Spring Meadows that I started when I was in Scotland. I have worked on this one since. I did some, I think maybe a month ago, and I finished off this section, started this one, which is still tacky. I loved this when I started it, and I just don't know why it's not grabbing me back in. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I lose that kind of, oh, it's not shiny anymore. It's not initially giving me that, oh, I really need to carry on working on it. At the time it did. I was powering through this. And everyone was so excited to kind of see it done. And I'm like, yeah, like hold that thought. So this one I brought from Scotland because I decided it over there. And I think it just now reminds me of that time frame, which was a difficult one, but yeah, it'll get done. I think I've said that about all of them, haven't I? So on the scale of the 4 that I kind of sat, she's probably 3rd or 4th. She's probably tied with Reborn. Nah, she's above Reborn. So it'll probably go, the ones that I'm gonna do next, it's probably Love Potion. Then weirdly enough, the Blue Fairy. If I find if I'm gonna measure and like chip away at a tiny section each time, I have also packaged those drills up too. So I'm doing really well. And then what I'm gonna do is it would be this one, Inspiration Spring Meadows, and then Reborn. Is that going to happen anytime soon? Probably not. These two are the biggies. Again, this looks to be a similar size to Reborn, maybe a little bit shorter. Come over here, what we're looking at. 93 by 70. Yep, because I only like them small, people. I love the sky. I love the greens, purples, pinks, blues. I'm a very colour focused person. I was looking through my collection before trying to decide what content to do, and I was like, the amount of like, oh hello birdie, yes. So the birds at the minute are pissed at me because I haven't refilled the feeder, but they're fat gannets and they go through like 2 bags of feeder every month. I can't keep affording that. Anyway, so I was gonna kind of like look at all my Dreamers and DAC and whatever I've got, and a lot of them are so brightly coloured on like confetti heavy. So I have a lot of Peggy Collins. The Dreamers, I have a lot of Artify and various others that are heavy colour and confetti. So I think my eyes have kind of changed and altered over this time frame too. And as I'm slowing down, I'm finding that other things and other paintings take my priority. Like I'm looking at a lot of smaller ones. So yeah, I'm probably going to do Love Potion next if I can be asked to get all the drills out of my tote. But yeah, I hope that was kind of insightful. We all have work in progress and how we store them and how and why we stop on them. But yeah, I hope that was interesting. And what are your reasons for stopping or pausing work on one? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you on the next one.